I think like flip this like larger organizations, right? Like that aren't like the Googles or the Amazons of the world, but like your more traditional like financial services, like how do they like better enable themselves, right, to unlock their data and like start creating like products embedded in their services and like seeing value from it.
Yeah. I think, maybe a big part of the pride that some of these organizations have to get past is not every organization is going to be Google and Facebook, right? You're not going to build up, a world-class deep learning practice from scratch, right? Again, unless you're willing to invest literally billions of dollars in it, because that's what it takes, you're just not going to do that. And I think organizations need to really buy into this notion much more that it is their expertise, right? And sort of the user understanding that powers the rest of their business that also then turns into the advantage in, the machine learning in this new intelligent economy as well.
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, it's cargo cult thinking, right? Like, oh, those people started doing data. So if we do data, then money will come to us somehow.
We'll
right?
monetize that data, just
yeah,
like
we'll monetize what you don't have the entire internet as your data domain.
Right.
So,
you don't have a problem like Google search or AdWords where every 1/10 of a percentage point turns into $10 million, right?
But you do have data generated by the processes that are important in your space. And so instead of starting by hiring a bunch of PhD data scientists, to your point, get the infrastructure in place so it's easy to query, and then hire analysts that understand the business and can ask the right questions of the data. And if you end up needing to do a logistic regression or a boosted tree or whatever to like really put a fine point on that answer, then, get a PhD to come in and do that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would know like what that is or like when to actually bring that in.
Oh yeah, no, it hurts.
Like,
just for technical listeners in the audience, I just want to be clear that logistic regression and boosted trees are not complicated. But I think Brandy's point is also well made that like business people have no idea what that is.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, the translation I'll give you, logistic regression, I would call hello world. And I don't know, boosted tree, I would call, I don't know, goodbye world. What is like the whatever lesson 2 is after hello world.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But like to that point, like you do want someone with a really deep fundamental statistical understanding at some point, right? It's just that, again, right, if they're there to help you understand when you need to be using XGBoost, right, and you don't have a database for them to, or a Hadoop cluster for them to use XGBoost on, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's right.